Wake up! What's up guys, Ian here from Sleep Deprivation, gonna be talking about Hastened Fatalis, and the fact that it doesn't exist anymore. So, we're not gonna go over all the details about everything that happened, but more about the two items that exist now instead of that. One of them is this lovely little Hastened Katana, which is basically what Hastened Fatalis was, except minus the pen, plus 25 power, and melee only. And then there's the second item. This is the one we're primarily talking about today, and that is Hastened Ring. And that's not it. Hastened Ring is, 25% attack speed, 7% move speed, so a little bit less, 50 power, which is a nice boost. You don't have the penetration, but this fucking passive. Hitting an enemy god with a basic attack grants haste, which is what the old passive of Hastened Fatalis was, for 4 seconds, but it has a cooldown of 30 seconds. So no longer does it, stay active all the time. It's for 4 seconds every 30 seconds, which means, let's just say you use a fucking random auto and you're not ready to do a chain of autos. Oh, well, you wasted your fucking passive, and now it's just a really low stat item that does nothing else for the next 24 seconds. This item is fucking terrible, and worst of all, the magical version of Fatalis, for the most part, was only used on, I guess, Poseidon with that stupid Isotalis build, which, yeah, I'm glad that's gone. Poseidon didn't really need that. But more primarily, Freya. Freya was built around Hastened Fatalis. It was so good, in fact, that she would sometimes buy it before boots. It's the absolute core as far as items go for Freya. It was, once you had your boots and your Fatalis in line, you were good to go. You were starting to actually do stuff. Now, that doesn't exist for Freya anymore. That item is trash. Hastened Ring is trash. It's fucking stupid. And now here's Freya without one of her 2 main core items. And she's in a really, really weird spot now. Because not just that, but also the fact that lifesteal has been nerfed indirectly in the form that, because people are building Bracer a lot more often, people are also building anti-heal to counter Bracer, and therefore there's more anti-heal, which hurts Freya's lifesteal. Also, the upgrade to Thorns nerfs lifesteal, and more people are buying Thorns because it's better as well. So with these changes as well, along with Fatalis, a lot of the things that Freya took advantage of are just not really around anymore, and she's just struggling right now. Also, she is built mainly around attack speed, and there's only 4 attack speed items, and Demonic Grip got its attack speed reduced. The other rings, like Telkine's and Shaman's Ring, don't have attack speed anymore. Yeah, you can get the Fatalis one, but as we mentioned, it's shit. Like, it's not really good anymore, but you pretty much have to get it anyway, just because you need attack speed as Freya. And the other 2, oh, would you look at that, don't add fucking power. Or really, they're hybrid items, like, for situational stuff. Freya's in a really, really weird spot, and a really shitty one, honestly, in my opinion. And unless they do something drastic, I don't see her being a really smart choice. I'm not saying she's Loki. She's definitely not Loki. Loki is still worse. Don't pick Loki. But she's not good. She's not in a good place. The new Hastened Ring sucks. This is just a short video about just how shitty this change to Fatalis is. Now, I've heard people say that if you give mages the full Fatalis, then you're going to have just the reverse issue that we had with Hunters. And it's going to be nothing but Kronos, Freya, and Sol in the ADC role, all running Fatalis all the time because no one will be able to outbox them, but because that's how good Fatalis is, or so I've been told. But Fatalis existed for a long time, and for a long time it wasn't built on Hunters, so I don't really see magical ADCs becoming the be-all and end-all just because Fatalis was the flavor of the month last patch. This current split. I just don't see that happening. Anyways, Hastened Ring is trash. That's I think anyways. Freya is pretty shit right now. I don't know what they're gonna do to fix all this, but something needs to change because Freya and Hastened Ring are both just in a really bad place. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you have a different opinion or you got ideas on what you would change in order to fix this shitty situation, leave a comment down in the section below. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.